So here we are, Greater Ohio and Lancaster, to kind of talk about what's going on in Lancaster, the community wants, needs, how it fits into restoring prosperity, looking at the assets they already have and how we can build on them. We have the lovely Chamber of Commerce building where the Ohio Main Street is, and we also have a wonderful little park area. And here we have Jean and Karen from the Ohio Main Street to talk about, well, Lancaster Main Street, to talk about kind of Lancaster and what's going on.
Hi, I'm Jean Krebs. I'm here today with Karen Rotkis, who is the manager here for the Main Street program here in Lancaster, one of the communities that we're looking at here, trying to get hints and tips as to what we can do to help revitalize all of Ohio. As you can see, we're outside here. I, of course, as always, have a cup of coffee with me at all points in time. I can see from all the other video vlogs. So yes, there's some consistency. But if you would, Karen, please tell us a little bit about, downtown Lancaster. How'd you get into this whole thing? A little bit about what's happening here.
My name is Karen Rotkis. I am the Main Street Director for Lancaster, Ohio. We have a fortunate history in Lancaster to have many historical figures that have come from our city, as well as many buildings. Some of the greatest challenges for Main Street Lancaster are we do have lighted buildings and vacancies, and a lot of property owners who do not live in the near vicinity. So that is one of our challenges. The other part is, I think, unifying a lot of our individual service organizations and groups who are interested in preserving the historical monuments in our city.
Yeah.
So we are working with these other groups to help bring everyone together so we have a unified focus. In the past, we really have worked as individual organizations and not together. So those are some of the challenges. We also have the challenge of changing the mentality of our small business owners in our downtown to move away from a 9-to-5 kind of shop hour environment to a more entertainment retail mentality where they're open when people want to dine, have fun, be out with their friends and spend money.
Yeah. This ties very much into our Restoring Prosperity effort because you mentioned, the vacant abandoned properties as one of our key focuses. It's about restoring prosperity. I mean, 50 years ago, Lancaster had a very, very vibrant downtown, a real sense of place.
Well, and we were a manufacturing city.
And you were a manufacturing city. And what was it used to make here?
Glass.
Glass.
And glass was our primary industry.
Yeah. And is it still here?
It is still here. It's not nearly in the
same range.
The size and employer that it was.
Yeah.
And it's not to say, we do have many large employers in our area. The Fairfield Medical Center being the largest.
Yeah.
And in our downtown, we have about 2,000 jobs here.
No kidding.
Well, we are the county seat. So
I had no idea.
Yes.
Okay.
But we have some, interesting dynamics. We have a traffic pattern of people who, they park their vehicles behind the buildings on Main Street, and they enter the buildings through the rear of the building. So we haven't previously been as focused on the Main Street streetscape. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got some dynamics there. We've got parking issues that we're trying to, figure out, rerouting of traffic on our main streetscape here.
Yeah, it's obviously very busy. So.
Yeah, we have a lot of different issues, and talking about how to, have a unified effort, how to recreate the vision of who we need to be in 2030, and how are we going to do it? Now we have all these things happening at once. Lack of parking. Should we build a parking garage? Buildings coming down in vacated spaces. Should we turn those into parking spaces? Should we have a performing arts center? Should we, all of these different ideas, and what's the right answer?
Yep. Well, we're hoping that the Restoring Prosperity effort that Greater Ohio is involved in can help give you some of that stuff. We've had a very good meeting here today with Karen and a lot of the other leaders here in Lancaster and Fairfield County. We've learned some of the things. One of the key things that kept coming up in today's meeting, though, was need better data. Need better data around Ohio, and there's a unique opportunity coming with the upcoming census reports and census compilation. that we need to get better data. So we're going to be talking more about this in the future, but if you're ever coming near Lancaster, I encourage you. This is like my fifth or sixth time I've been in Lancaster. It's a great little community, and I urge you to stop by here. And we're going to go now. We're going to go over to Shaw's and eat lunch, and maybe on a future vlog I'll tell you about how the lunch was there. So thank you.